The time has come for Top That Trade with pro traders Flynn, a Fox Business News contributor, and Knuckman, the chief market strategist at BullseyeOption.com. Round number one, guys, rate it. The dollar is holding near lows. The 10-year treasury yields diving to close to 4%. How do you rate rate cuts?
Well, I think the path of least resistance is down. There's going to be a lot of political pressure, as we've seen it knock the dollar down. Now the second phase of this is knock rates down. There's now a 90% chance that we'll get a rate cut in September and another 90% of another cut in December. And that will total about 1.5% by the end of next year, according to what the markets are saying. So rates are coming lower. There's a lot of political pressure. And technically, a move below 4% should send it down to 3.75 in the 10-year note.
The market's screaming, cut rates now, right? And probably because we're seeing inflation, it really has leveled out over time. It's come down. And at the same time, we got a very weak jobs number. So there's been a lot of uncertainty in the marketplace. You know, for the first time, I think in many, many years, we had two Fed dissenters at the last Fed meeting who wanted to cut rates right away. Now it's looking like they were right and the rest of those guys were wrong. And the recent data would suggest that. So the odds of an interest rate cut after the Fed meeting went up dramatically. First it was up, then it was down, back up again, but the markets have already voted, and they voted cut rates soon.
Don't fight the Fed, and what that could be is very, very positive for stocks.
Round two, golden paradox. Gold mining stocks are leading the way without new highs in gold. The ETF ring, a basket of gold mining stocks, is up 73% for the past year. What would you put a ring on? Gold stocks or gold miners?
I think right now we're going to see the demand for gold continue to go up as we look for alternative investments. And when you see interest rate cuts, gold is going to benefit from the weaker dollar. So when you put all of this together, the miners' days are going to come. And a lot of these gold miners don't just produce gold. They produce other metals that are in tight supply. So I think the overall metals demand is going to lift the miners. And that's why ring looks incredibly strong right now and breaking out.
Yeah, so gold's about 5% off its all-time highs just a couple of months ago, whereas GDX is still 15% off its highs from 2011. If they have a full V recovery, then we could see a big breakout to the upside. So the miners, they have the gold, and they're starting to play catch-up, as we've been talking about for months and months and months and probably years here on this show. That's where the value was, and I still think it's there.
So you can get gold rings in two different ways, right? You can get the ETF or you can wear one. Either way, I like it.
Round three, four more. Microsoft became number two with that $4 billion market cap. What big boy stock would you buy now?
I think
I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to my Apple. Apple's still about 20% off its highs. Let's see what they can come up with to become a little bit more favored, not just by traders, but by politicians. And so it's been trading. It dropped from 260 down to 180. Now we're sitting about 210. So, you know, it can very quickly come back and make new highs. And if it does, a full V recovery targets 340, which is 60% higher. And if I have said, don't doubt Apple.
Well, yeah, and they got kicked out of that exclusive club, right? I mean, Walmart, of course, continues the biggest company. You know, we've got Amazon fighting them off. But you know, one of the problems they've had have been the iPhone sales. People are not replacing their iPhones like they used to. And now, is this a product problem? They still continue to make money, but their sales consistently need to be. I think for Apple to get to that next level, listen, they're going to make money. The stock's still probably going to be good. But to get to that next level, their artificial intelligence phone is going to have to blow people away because people are kind of tired of paying up for a new iPhone just to get a better camera and stuff. Yeah, I think Apple needs to do something. Now, one of the things they are going to do, they're going to invest big to the United States. They just announced another big, huge investment into the U.S. Hopefully that will give the stock a real boost.
Here's your bonus round question for today. It's ticker time as summer is slipping away, kind of. Let's make it an endless summer. Are the following tickers all true or all false? SUMR spelled SUMR, BREZ spelled BREZ, and SUN.
All true, but I'm upset that summer's ending, so I'm going to go on strike until summer comes back.
It's not ending. It's only the middle of August, people. Let's
getting there. Let's enjoy it. It's getting there. Yeah,
it's not over. It's not over.
What's your guess, Alan?
Yes, they're all real.
You are both hot, hot, hot. Those are all true summer tickers.